Assalamu alaikum. So, welcome to today's vlog. Yo, this is what a Muslimah do on her period. Honestly, my sister helped me with this idea because on our period we feel often lazy because we're literally bleeding. Okay, we're literally bleeding and we're feeling different emotions just literally out of our control. And the way that we handle this sometimes would be very lazy, but then we also can fall into this laziness, and then it's like, okay, maybe I'm not being lazy, but at the same time, don't beat myself up. But at the same time, take care of business. So it's like, it's 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 just back and forth, back and forth. But inshallah, I will be able to fast soon, and I have been wanting to get myself together, wanting to. All right, let's get back into the motion. Let's get back because I'm not sitting here in pain. Like the build up was the painful part. It's like, oh, so difficult to move. But now inshallah I'll be off my period soon. So this is a day in Ramadan on your period, the things that you can do. So starting off, I showed y'all me waking up, but it's hard for me to get the camera out. See, like I gotta get motivated. I gotta get motivated for the vlogs. You feel me? I went and I ate me an egg and cheese biscuit, and I posted on my socials. I am a content creator. I spread Islam, so I posted once on everything instead of scrolling. I did scroll a little bit, and that's my problem. But this is really helping me lock in. Next, I came inside and ate some cookies, and then now I'm watching Mufti Mink's episode of The Power of the Last 10 Nights of Ramadan. Watch that. Tune in. I need to make a whole video straight info because this is the last 10 nights, and Ramadan has flew too fast, too fast, and I wish the month would never end. I love Ramadan. This has been amazing. It's been life changing, and it's not over yet. So, Alhamdulillah, we can't behave like it is. So, I'm watching this again. I watched a lot of it last night. I tried rewatching it, and I'm going to rewatch. This is like my third time watching it. So, watch Mufti Me talk about the power of the last 10 nights. I'm reading it straight from the TV. Okay, um, and put this into your Ramadan schedule. Put this into your brain, and put this into your mind because this is very essential. And we need it. So after I watch this, I plan to read the Quran because I still want to finish it. I'm not as far as I wish I was, but I want to read. So we're gonna take some time and I'll just read Quran today. I might end up taking a nap. No, I lie to you. Like I want this to be realistic, but I want this to be motivating. Like just because you're on your period does not mean you just do nothing. There's no worship. Wake up and you can recite the entire Quran. When you recite Surah Ikhlas 3 times. So we about to do it together. I did it by myself. I want to make sure I do it by myself before on camera. Inshallah. So let's do it right now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qala Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So your receipt, I said receipt. Recite that 3 times, and you have recited the entire Quran. And hopefully, inshallah, I try to practice this in the mornings, and I was falling off, and it was reminded to me. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So um, I'm gonna practice saying this again 3 times every morning. Y'all make sure to practice saying it 3 times every morning. Following that, also I know this dua I have learned during the month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, very very simple, and it's basically Allahumma jarni minin nar, 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 Allahumma jarni minin nar. Allahumma janni minan nar. So that's asking Allah to please protect me from the hellfire 7 times after prayer. When I looked on the app, it said to say it after Fajr and Maghrib, but I'm sure we're allowed to say the dua consistently, And now it's easier for me to learn, hearing it over and over and over. And we say it 7 times. So, Alhamdulillah, I hope that we can all put these duas into our schedule. And even if you can't pray because you're on your period, you can't fast because you're on your period, you can still say these duas. You can still recite the entire Quran. And that's something you can put into your day. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to reading the Holy Quran, we cannot touch the Quran. You cannot physically touch the Holy Quran on your period, okay? The reason for this, that's the same reason you can't pray. It's the same reason that you can't fast. You are literally impure when you're on your period because you are consistently bleeding. Islam is very clean, and we're dirty. So we use Islam teaches us how to cleanse ourselves. You lose wudu if you bleed. You know that, right? Like, say you got a cut, you got a scab, and you keep picking at it, and now it's starting to bleed. You no longer have wudu. When we get off of our period, we have to do ghusl. It is a very clean shower. You are unclean because it's not a negative way, because it's very natural. It's just that you are consistently bleeding. It's a part of it's Allah created us perfectly. Al Khaliq, the creator. So I have right here with me, I have these black gloves. So the only way that I can touch a Holy Quran on my period is if I'm like reading off my phone, or if I am wearing gloves, because I'm spiritually unclean. So I wear the gloves and then read the Quran, and that is how I can read. But do not touch your Quran. If you are on your period, do not touch your Quran. Do not touch your prayer rug. You are impure, and it is our respect for Allah and Islam and the rules that He has put for us that are best for us. Not what we want, but what are best for us. These are His rules, so we have to abide by them. And when we abide by them, we please Allah. So y'all all caught up. While I finish watching this video, mostly me, then maybe read the Quran and try to stay off of social media. I'm gonna try to edit some videos for my YouTube, and y'all just day in a life on my period during Ramadan. Hoping hoping that I'm not on my period tomorrow so I can go to Friday prayer. I love Fridays, y'all. I love Fridays. So see y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all. So I'm up from my nap, and whew, let's talk, because the whole point is this is on my period. We getting real love, real vibes. So sometimes as women, when we on our period, we get a little bit emotional, and it's hard to accept that that's who we are. And a lot of time, people try to take that away. You're too sensitive. You got too many feelings. I can't change that. So today I kind of got in my feelings. I let some people get to me, and I'm able to recognize that was my issue. And then I'm like, okay, just need to go to Allah. I just need to go to Allah because I feel really alone. Like, people don't understand. Like, I have my sister, my great sister. She's so sweet and she understands very, very well. It's just sometimes she gets busy. She's her own person, so she's working right now. And I reached out, still trying to communicate about how I felt, and it really just backfired again. And everybody don't get it. Everybody does not have your heart. And I know before this happened, that what was helping me with Islam is when I read the Quran, often we feel alone. I feel alone so much, but Allah is always with you. And right now, it's just I get to be alone with Allah, so I get to take that opportunity. So it's like I need to read Quran, and I'm crying, and it's hard because I'm in my feelings and I'm upset about myself a lot too, because I don't like letting people get to me. But at the same time, you have emotions, so you have your emotions, and it's just like I need to pray. I need Allah, but Allah is with me. So I began to read my Holy Quran, Alhamdulillah, with my gloves on. Y'all take off my gloves on. And it was difficult because it's kind of loud inside, and I get uncomfortable. I have really I have trouble focusing, and I don't know what the issue is with me, but I really have trouble focusing, and this becomes very hard for me. And see, I'm having trouble focusing right now. I don't know what is going on with me and who I am, but this has been something going on. And my mom looks at it like highly. She's like, "This is great." She's like, "You know how many people can't do two things at once?" It's like I feel like in order to get something done, I have to do two things at once. So I like an incense. I light a candle. I'm sitting there chilling. Now my body's uncomfortable. The sounds are getting on my nerves. Everything is getting on my nerves. Everything and everyone is getting on my nerves. And all I do want is to be close to Allah. Right? So there's a verse in the Quran, Alhamdulillah, and it talks about like being someplace where it's not halal or you're not welcome. And did Allah not make the earth like so much space for us to be able to go to a place where we're more welcome or more comfortable? And honestly, He did. It's really cold outside, so I can't walk around and read Quran, or I'm gonna be freezing cold. And trust me, I tried doing that, and I was just very, very cold. I was more focused on the fact that I was cold than the fact that I'm reading the Quran, and I just really would like to focus. I want to focus, and I need to move my body. You see, I'm about to cry right now because it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating, and yeah. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get up and go to the gym. I'm gonna go and get up and go to the gym and read Quran while I walk, as long as I want to walk, and as long as I would like to be there. So I got dressed and I put on my clothes and I got my headphones. I got some Doritos too, but we don't want to talk about that because I'll eat some real food later. And I got me some water. I got my Holy Quran. I've got my phone, my headphones. I'm in my car now. So now I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to read some of the Quran and I'm going to also work on my body, just relaxing. And this is inshallah going to help me focus. My headphones are so I can listen to background music instead of the music at the gym. This is the only thing that, because sometimes it's like, you know what, you can't always get your way because Allah is there already blessing you in all these other ways. I feel like I've been tested today, but I feel like I passed the test today because Allah rewarded me. Your Alhamdulillah, my ear fit came in. Alhamdulillah. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. It might seem like nothing to you watching this, but when you start to value the things that Allah gives you see it as a gift. You see it as a reward. You don't see it like, I put in the order, so of course it would come in. Anything could have gotten away. Anything could have gotten away. And I'm so grateful. It is a lost time. It's so perfect. I'm coming downstairs and I'm just like, hurry up and get out the house. Hurry up and go to the gym. And my brother's like, got a package right there. And it's one outside too. I'm like, thank you. This is my ear fit. He like, what? I don't think he knows yet, but I'll explain it to him and he'll see it on me. It's not super expensive or anything because I don't need to be expensive or anything. This is something that will make me happy. That does not cost much. I don't want to bother much, and I'm just so grateful, so grateful. I'm out crying. It's so grateful. So Allah's timing is perfect. I was very frustrated, but I refrained from cursing. I ended conversations. And I feel like I ran to Allah and Allah blessed me and Allah rewarded me. So I'm very grateful, y'all. See y'all at the gym. I am back home now and I had such a great time. I have been reading Quran for like 2 hours and I didn't notice it was that long, but I had a certain marker I was trying to reach and I really want to finish it and study Quran. SubhanAllah. I go on read it over, but when I make videos on here reading Quran, it helps me keep going over the same stuff over and over because I go ahead and I read it to myself, then I'll read it to you all. It's different markers for both. Then when I'm editing, I'm able to hear it one more time because I'm adding like rain sounds and nature sounds to the background to help out make it comfortable for some people who might have issues focusing like me. But I get to go over it 3 times and I want to be able to study it inshallah still as well. But I really enjoyed reading as much as I did, and I feel like reading Quran is really peaceful. It makes me feel so much better. It's brought me peace. Like right now, I feel so much better than I did earlier. I'm gonna edit this and see like the anxiety is probably way lower. I feel so much better. Alhamdulillah. I feel much better about the situations that I was faced with. I feel so much better, and today's been such a lesson. I love Ramadan, and I don't want Ramadan to end, y'all. I don't. This has been amazing and a great lesson, a great experience. So inshallah, I want to plan out how tomorrow is gonna go. I'm hoping that I'm no longer gonna be on my period and I can return to fasting and praying. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. But when as the woman watching this, it cannot be a light shade of brown. It cannot be a light shade of pink, red, yellow. It has to be fully clear. Nothing else coming up. So I'm hoping that comes soon so I can make it to Friday prayer tomorrow. And to be able to study and get me together, get back on track because I feel like I've fallen off. But after I left the gym, I did go ahead and talk to Allah for some time, and I got some Dunkin' and I ate. I was gonna eat for y'all on here. Your girl was hungry, and I'm not gonna lie, I ate. But I talked to Allah first. I talked with Allah, and then I ate alone. So it's important to spend time with Allah, and it's important to spend time with yourself. Take care of your relationship between you and Allah, and take care of the time with yourself. And that is something that has to be. You gotta find a balance as well as dealing with this dunya. Gotta find a balance, and that's important. As a Muslimah on her period, whether you're during Ramadan or it's outside of Ramadan, make sure you pace yourself with that understanding and the things that you have going on. So with that being said, inshallah, I want to do some dhikr before the night ends, and I want to plan tomorrow. But these are just basic things we can incorporate in our day. Reading the Quran on your period, wear your gloves. You can do dhikr. I also made some du'as with Allah's names. We're gonna go over a few of Allah's names that I used in my du'as. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Did I say As-Salam? I hope I used that one. I'm not sure. Al-Aziz, Al-Muhaymin, Al-Mu'min, An-Nur. That's the one I was trying to figure out. Al Basir. I was trying to figure out that name. I was like, where did your name go? Like, use these different names of Allah. Al. Hold on. Al Qudus. Al Qudus. Al Khaliq. Like, Al Bari. Use these different names of Allah in your du'as. And I made some du'as with Allah, but I also talked to Allah about how I was feeling and what I was going through, because we need to seek help from Allah before we seek help from anyone else or anywhere else. Spend that time with Allah. Then I spend some time with myself, just vibing out with silence, no music playing, vibing out, eating. That's self love, y'all. That's self love. So now I want to get inside. So I can't record all of this. Like this is some commentary in and out my day, on my period during Ramadan. Inshallah, we'll go inside and see y'all inside.